another notorious segment of
Dang, DL.
Say it one more time, woman.
Dang, DL.
I love it when they pay attention in mine. Hey, look at it. Bam. You know, neither one of us are shy or strangers to the court systems. We both had our times to learn lessons through the court systems.
Okay.
Some for similar, some for different, but nonetheless, we've understood the protocol when you have to go to court, my brother. We understand the decorum of speech. We understand how you come dressed. We understand how you conduct yourself. And then all of a sudden they throw a curveball into court attendance by making way of Zoom. And brother, let me tell you, you got to be mindful of your surroundings and your areas and who's talking and who you need to hush, who you need to get from around when you hit the Zoom go button. When you take that microphone off mute, which the judge will let you know, excuse me, Mr. Marshall, could you unmute yourself? And they will let you, oh, excuse me, Mr. Marshall, we're going to need that camera on. So you knowing this, going into your court process, this guy, man, has got to be the dumbest court appeared defendant, whether in person or virtual, ever to dine in any courtroom. DL, what are you talking about? I'm talking about this doofus dude that I'm sure all y'all by now have heard and seen it. But this guy has been on notice, about to go get sentenced or either let off with time served and just summons to go get his license, is driving around to court, in front of court, on a suspended license for a suspended license case. It's almost, bam, like you going to court for breaking in the house and you break in somebody's house and be like, oh man, it's 12 o'clock. Let me jump on Zoom. And you got people tied up behind you. And they like, who the behind you? Oh, nothing, man. I'm just in their house real quick. Let's get into the video of this said foolishness. And we'll be back.
Mr. Harris, are you driving?
Actually, I'm pulling into my doctor's office, actually. So just give me 1 second. I'm parking right now.
Okay. So maybe I don't understand something. This is a driving while license suspended?
That is correct, Your Honor.
And he was just driving. And he didn't have a license.
Is with the charges, Your Honor, yes.
No, I'm looking at his record. He doesn't have a license. He's suspended and he's just driving.
That is correct, Your Honor.
I don't even know why he would do that. So defendant's bond is revoked in this matter. Defendant is to turn himself into the Washington County Jail by 6 p.m. today. Failure to turn himself in will result in a bench warrant with no bond.
Dang, DL.
Bruh.
Dang, DL.
You got to be more careful.
The look on his face, was funny until I started watching the judge's face.
The judge,
The judge started looking around his courtroom like, dang, DL, is there a camera in here? Are they punking me? My man sounded like he was just so in order, so intact. I'm so gracious. I'm so accommodating. Let me just pull over real quick. I'm on my way to the doctor's appointment. I'm glad he was on his way to the doctor's office because he didn't feel any more sick before than he did after he realized my dumb hind end just pulled up into the courtroom for a case of I ain't supposed to be driving. You out on bond, man. Just to show these people that you can do better.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, the one time out of all the time you've been free on bond that you have to appear, Bruh, you could have been just a little late and you could have pulled over, got out, got in the passenger seat, my man,
Right.
and said, hey, you could have got out the car and been sitting in front of the doctor's office, my man, just in case they said, well, who driving? You put them in the camera. You could have got out in front of the doctor's office, in front of the hospital and said, hey, I just got dropped off here. Can I do this real fast before my appointment starts? But
Dang, DL.
your dumb hind end tried to be slick. And then you can tell when somebody ain't all there in between their ears, Bam, because he had a look like this. Oh. It wasn't even no words. It was just,
Yeah.
God. You should have prayed to God before you made that bone-headed mistake, man. So I don't understand what's going on with folks, man. The summertime ain't even here good, and it seemed like our folks would do the most to give away their summer. So, my man, whatever time you got to stay behind bars, you deserved it all, plus 2 to grow on. Remember on your birthday, they give you your birthday licks, and then they say, and 2 more to grow on. He need 2 more to grow on, because, dog, the way you was thinking, your thought process was terrible. It was horrendous, and you need to be sitting down where you sitting down. Bam Brown, that is today's segment of
Dang, DL.
What do you think about that, man?
Yeah, man, that was that's crazy. And I understand him. And you know, he trying to, hey, I can't miss this doctor's appointment. You know, I've been sitting on this, I've been waiting on this one for about 3 months. You know what I'm saying? My gout done flared up. I got to get in there and by any means necessary. Oh man, I forgot I gotta go to court too. It's on Zoom, so I'm gonna kill 2 birds with 1 stone. So that's what he thinking, but he like, until the man said, hey man, you in court for driving while suspended. Then it really dawned on him like, oh man, yeah, duh, I'm stupid. But the judge was killing me because he was like, anybody else see this? I mean, the man is driving while he's suspended. You know, that was the look that he was giving, like,